Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to day one of Vlogmas. Today I'm going to be sharing my quick, simple makeup routine, so if that's something that you're interested in seeing, then keep watching. I thought that first I would just throw in a little disclaimer to say I have absolutely no authority when it comes to makeup. I've never done any sort of training, and I'm sure there are 1,000 better ways to apply makeup than the way that I apply it, but I have just found some products that I really have been enjoying, and I wanted to share them and how I use them with you. So the first product that I use is a primer, and I have been using and really enjoying the L'Oreal Lumi Magique, I think is how you say it. It goes on really smoothly. I just use one pump and that's enough for my whole face and down my neck a little. Sometimes I just use it by itself and it just creates a really nice kind of glow, and other times I put it on with my foundation. Hello. I put it on underneath my foundation, and my foundation really stays a lot better on my face, and it also creates a really nice glow from underneath the foundation as well. So after my primer I use concealer, and I have been really liking this Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. I dab a really small amount under my eyes, and then I use my ring finger to make sure that it's blended in and it's nice and smooth under my eyes. So after my concealer is time for foundation, and I have been liking this L'Oreal True Match foundation. I use it in the shade Vanilla Rose. And it's really beautiful. It's important to give it a good shake before you use it, but I haven't used a liquid foundation in quite a long time. I used to find that they just didn't sit very nicely on my skin, so I started using a mineral foundation, and then I changed to more of a sort of cream foundation that you apply with a sponge. But I have really been I've really been enjoying and liking this product. So again, I just use one pump, and then I rub it into my face just with my fingers, and then I have a brush. I think it's a Real Techniques. I think it's just their standard sort of facial brush that I use to go in and make sure it's all blended. And I almost I think it's called stippling, where you kind of, dab the brush all over your face, and that just really makes the foundation set nicely on the skin. And once I have finished my foundation, I'll let it set for just a minute or so, and then I'll go back in with the concealer, put a little bit more just sort of in the corners of my eyes and up on this part of my eyelid. I don't really know what that part is called, but on that part, and I just find it really brightens my eyes. Kind of takes away the dark circles as much as possible. I am currently 36 weeks pregnant and I am just not sleeping very well, so I need all of the help from concealer that I can get. So after the foundation and concealer, I use some bronzer, and I have been using the Revlon Bronze Glow. And I really like it. I just use a big blush brush and just put a little bit around the edge of my face and on the top of my cheekbones, just where I feel like the sun would naturally hit, and add a bit of colour. And next is time for eyebrows, so I just use a spoolie to kind of brush them out a little bit, and then I use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in Light. And I just ever so softly, with barely any product, just kind of fill in any little gaps that I have where the hair is a bit sparse. And yes, I think that's quite a nice product too. And then in terms of eyeshadow, I generally keep it pretty simple. I use the Urban Decay Naked palette, and there's 3 or 4 shades in that I really like, so I'll show you which ones I use. So I always start with the Naked shade, and I don't really use this brush, I use a different eyeshadow brush, and I just take one swipe of Naked, and that is enough for my whole eyelid. So I do that on both eyes. And then I get one swipe of Toasted and one swipe of Sin and do that over my eyelid as well. And then I just use the Virgin shade for the corner of my eyelid, for the inner corner I mean, and for underneath my eyebrow. Next is eyeliner, and I find liquid eyeliner is generally better. I don't know if I have oily eyes or if they water or what causes it, but I find when I use eyeliner pencil through the day I get little smudges under here. But I had been using liquid eyeliner for ages and I wanted to just try the eyeliner pencil again, so I bought a new one and I do really like it. It's the CoverGirl Perfect Blend eyeliner and it is in the black brown shade. And I don't find that it runs quite as much. It still does, just a little, and I don't know if as we're going into summer that will be more of an issue, but for right now I really like it. And the final step for my eyes is just a small swipe of mascara, and I use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara. I find it's really good. It's not too dramatic, it's pretty subtle, and it doesn't clump, which is great, as the name would suggest. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I would really love to hear about any of your favorite makeup products. If you'd like to leave a comment down below, and I'll be sure to check them out. Speak to you again soon. Goodbye.